Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Linz. So I'm going to be assuming if you're new here, then, or just passing through, you probably wouldn't have clicked on this video. This is going to be for more like my YouTube family that have been around for a while. Now, this isn't the planned video for today. That was what's going on in there at the moment. I might show it to you if we're still talking by the time it's finished. But I'm not going to give away what it was just in case, because I'll just refilm it. Basically, what happened, I'm having one of them days where I was having some microphone issues again. And yeah, it was my fault this time though. So we won't go into it too much. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you that have sent me emails and things like that. Mainly about what I spoke about in my last sort of update video. Now, some of them have blown me away, I must say, with the success some of you have been having with the patches that I mentioned in my last sort of like chatty health video thing. Health at the moment, I'm doing well. I'm just really tired. And it has gone really cold, which means aches and pains are playing up quite a lot. Now, an update on myself for the patches. I had to stop using them, unfortunately, because my body decided to take a reaction to the glue. Nothing to do with the product itself. But every so often, I don't know really why, I just react to things. It's a bit like, have you ever had sort of any type of operation or anything, and you've reacted to the plasters and things like that? I know that if I do have to have anything done, we have to let them know beforehand. Iodine products can also be a bit of a reactive one with me. You know, that stuff that makes you look a bit red-orange. That can cause me to have a reaction, and so can some of the stuff in the plasters. So I am on the lookout at the moment for new ones, shall we say, with a hyperallergenic, I can never say that word, but you know what I mean, suitable for sensitive skin. I was so disappointed because I was having such relief with them that I went on my searchy search mission again, and I have found another product which I have been using now for a couple of months. I am going to share it with you. I'm not doing an affiliate link with them, so I won't get anything if you decide to try it out for yourselves, but I do have a code for you. I'm going to link it down in the description below. So I'm going to show you a couple of things I have been trying, and I must say, when I ordered it and it came in the post and I'm looking at this really plain pot of stuff, I'm going, oh my days, have I been scammed? That was my immediate reaction, because the packaging is so unassuming, but it does have absolutely everything on there, batch numbers, all that kind of stuff. And it's basically a cream. This one here, right, as we can see, this is the second pot I have gone through so far. I really, really do like this product. And within about 20 minutes to half an hour, you get relief. And I tell you what, it's been really good for any of you that are suffering with sort of like arthritis and things like that in your hands. I do get swelling, and I do get quite a lot of swelling, to the point now at the minute I can't wear any of my rings. Not too bad today. And I have like a magnetic bracelet. I don't think it does anything, if I'm honest. I just like it. But it gets so tight. It's normally loose that I can put maybe a finger at least in through it. But when they get bad, it swells like hell. So what I've been doing is I've been putting some of this on, and it has been magic. Did I even say what it was? It's by a company called Naturecan, and it is more like I don't even know whether you'd call it a body butter consistency, but it is a really, I'll show you, there's a really kind of thick type cream. You really don't need much, a little bit, because if you put on too much, it can clump a little bit. But this one has a really nice lemony, gingery type fresh smell. It is really pleasant actually. So I do like that one. We do have this one here as well. Now this one looks a little bit more, because it's literally got the name of it on it. If you're somebody that likes that you know, the deep heat type feeling, then this one might be for you. It's capsicum, so it's chilli. It doesn't really smell of anything, but that is bright. I can't really use this one because I don't like that tingly sensation, but I am told by my other half that it is really nice. It has like a Vaseline-y type sort of consistency to it, so I don't know if any of that can help anybody, but that is my thing on that. I did try some oil from them, but to be quite honest, it wasn't for me. It didn't seem to do anything. I have a giant bottle now. Now, these are CBD gummies. They're broad spectrum, assorted flavour. Please always do your own research. Don't just take it off somebody else that's told you something on the internet to go and try something. And I will mention, because I did have an email about this, funnily enough, CBD is not a high, it's not a major, you know, a drug as such. It's not addictive, it's not habit forming, it's none of them things whatsoever, unless it's got that particular strain in it, which is the THC, which is the thing that can cause you to go a bit, you know, and I don't really know, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea. I don't want to know. But these here, they're quite relaxing. They're not going to work for everybody. The same as creams and everything won't work for everybody, because it really does depend on your system, on how your uptake is. Except there's a lot of channels and a lot of good advice that are going to be able to tell you things a lot better than me. But the gummies here, I've been taking maybe 1 or 2 in the evening, and they do seem to be helping me sleep. But that's as far as I'm going to go on that one. That's it. Everybody's tuned out now at this stage. But we're going to talk a little bit more now. It is coming up to that time of year. You know, it's Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving we've got first, then Christmas. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving here, but I have done sort of like the video with that new kasori and things like that, so you could have a look and, you know, depending on where you are in the world. But if you do celebrate, I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I know obviously it's going to depend on the time you're watching as well. So no, I'm not even going to go there with that one, because even when it's finished, it still needs to depressurize itself. But I'm going to do it again anyway for the channel. So what have we got coming up now at this stage? I'm going to be doing lots of snacky type foods. Well, I'm going to be trying, I'm going to say, to do a lot of snacky type foods. I had planned, because I have a little bit more time now, to get a wee bit more content out for you, but unfortunately tiredness has just been there, and if I'm tired, then I don't make any sense. Not that I really do most of the time anyway. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. So I want to do a little bit more. I really want to do a lot more of these sort of like, I don't know, just sit down and chat sort of vlogs, because I like asking some of your questions and talking to you down in the comments. And if it gets to a point where I just haven't got maybe the energy levels or something to do a full cooking video or something along them lines, at least then we can still kind of, we're caught up to date. What's going on? I would really want to do as well, like a Christmas haul shop, food shop and stuff like that, and just show you what we're going to be having, I suppose, for the holidays and bits and pieces like that, with some prices, because I do know that some of you have been wanting me to do the videos again where I do shopping and show you. If I did it every week, you'd be bored silly, because we do eat a lot of the same stuff all the time. Doing YouTube has pushed me out of my comfort zone a little bit, so I'm getting to try a lot of new recipes, or recipes I haven't done for years. So I am really grateful for that. And also, of course, I am really grateful for each and every one of you that just takes the time out of your day to spend it with me here in the kitchen. I know it's not physically we're spending time together, but I do be there, you know, especially for the first hour or two normally after one of my videos goes live, to hopefully chat with a few of you and bits and pieces like that. I really love some of the emails I do get. You know, they're quite personal, and we can have a little bit more of an in-depth chat, shall we say, rather than having it all be public in comments. So feel free anytime to send me an email. It might take me a little while to get back to you, but I always try my best. Like, I'm trying my best to keep up with comments, but sometimes that just doesn't go as smoothly as I would like it to. But hopefully now, I am working on as well at the moment, going through my older videos and trying to get like the ingredients lists and things like that pinned in a comment and stuff, because I know that has been a thing for quite a lot of people. And I have a question. Okay. Now, not very many. In fact, I can count how many I've had. I've had 6 comments that weren't particularly too polite, shall we say. Although some of them did make me laugh quite a bit, on my terminology, shall we say, of the word using lovelies. Now, I think we've got 14 or 15,000 comments on my videos now at this stage. To have 6 that were just a bit, not pleasant, it's fairly good going, really, isn't it? But I just want to know, does it annoy you, my use, or my terminology, my use of the word lovelies? Okay, just let me know down in the comments and we will address it from there. Personally, it's just my thing. I don't want to change that because it's what makes me an individual, rather than the rest of the robot type channels or the ones that are here just to try and make money, because there's quite a lot of them. And if I was doing that, then my editing would have got a lot better, and yeah, there would be a lot more to it. Brand deals. Now, I just want to go with this as well. I will not work with a company that has set demands on what they want me to do or say. That is just simple as that. There's a lot of them that do reach out offering to pay me sums of money and things like that, but you have to have, there's rules, and I can't do rules, because at the end of the day, if I don't like something, no matter what would come out of my mouth, not that I can lie anyway like that, my face is going to say it. So, and I think if a few of you have been following for a while, you would have seen a video I've done lately, and the end of it was classic. It was just pure, and I was doing my best to say, look, use make up your mind, but it redeemed itself. It did. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't, then you're probably wondering. You're just going to have to watch some of my older videos and you'll work it out. But yeah, that is as far as I go from there. Yeah, I'm not going to be pressurized or put into a situation where I have to make content. I have another company that sent me something just as a pure gift, and it was a case of, here, we're going to send it to you. If you like it, show it. If you don't. That is a good company. That is still sat in a box, unfortunately, in my back utility room. And it's there for about 6 months now at this stage, because at the time it was sent to me, I wasn't very well and I wasn't really making content. Then things kind of pushed on. And it was just real life. But I do want to show it to you, and I would love to get it out there before Black Friday sales, because they are doing amazing offers on it at the minute. And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's the Instant Versazone, I think it's called, and it's basically Instant's brand of an air fryer. As I said, I haven't took it out the box. It's been sat there, but I do really want to show it to you, because an air fryer by the Instant brand, I reckon, could be quite good. Anyway, lovelies, I'm not even sure where we're at now at this stage. Oh, yes, I do have one more question for you, and this is going to sort of factor into where we are with the holiday filmings. I would like to know what you plan, what you have, your plan sort of thing. Obviously, don't tell me where you're going, or all your details of location, just want to know, are you spending it sort of like, is it just going to be maybe yourself? Are you a couple? Do you have the kids or the grandkids, or is it a big family affair? For us here, it is literally just going to be myself and my dogs and my partner, and possibly my brother. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. We'll see. But I just don't want anybody to be lonely at Christmas. Okay. So what I might do is, I know there's so many that wouldn't bother, but things like Christmas Eve and maybe Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I might try and make sure I've got videos from them days. I know it won't be much, but it might just help some of you that, you know, just maybe need something else a little bit extra. And if you've any suggestions on what you'd like them kind of videos to be, drop them down in the comments. Right, lovelies, I have babbled on for long enough, and I really hope I haven't offended anybody by showing some sort of pain creams and some gummies and things like that. It's just what it is here, and they're just things that are working for me. And as I said, you're under no obligation whatsoever to try these things. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's like that. But as I said, I do have a discount code. Oh, don't know what that's about. I do have a discount code for you. I'll pop it down in the description with the link to the creams. But yes, unfortunately, as it's just general life here, and that's the end of the story. Right, lovelies, thank you again for spending time with me, and I will talk to you hopefully all down in the comments or over on another video. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.